Australia, a land full of ancient traditions, modern energy, and a rich tapestry of cultures. Today, we're embarking on an immersive journey, exploring the heart and soul of Australia through its festivals, unique traditions, and unforgettable interactions with locals. Whether you're a seasoned traveler or just dreaming of your next adventure, this is the tour that will change the way you see Australia. So, if you're ready to dive into the magic, hit that like button and subscribe, because this is a cultural journey like no other. Let's begin. Festivals of Australia. Australia's festival scene is one of the country's most celebrated cultural expressions. It's a reflection of the nation's creativity, inclusivity, and love for vibrant celebrations. One of the biggest events is the Sydney Festival, held every January. Over 3 weeks, Sydney transforms into a global stage for art, music, theater, dance, and performance. From large-scale theater productions to intimate street performances, the Sydney Festival is an explosion of creativity. International artists from all over the world come to showcase their work, while local performers share their diverse stories. The festival brings people from all backgrounds together, making it an inclusive celebration of culture and art. If humor is your thing, then the Melbourne International Comedy Festival is the place to be. It's one of the largest comedy festivals in the world, attracting top-tier comedians from every corner of the globe. For over 3 decades, this festival has been a cornerstone of Australian humor, blending satire, stand-up, and even improv comedy to entertain thousands of visitors each year. However, it's not just about modern arts. The Darwin Festival in the Northern Territory offers a deep dive into the heritage and traditions of Australia's First Nations people. This festival is a cultural feast, showcasing Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander arts, music, dance, and storytelling. It's an incredible opportunity to connect with the oldest living cultures in the world. Then there's the Moomba Festival in Melbourne, Australia's largest free community festival. Moomba celebrates Australia's playful spirit with parades, water sports, live music, and massive street parties. It's a family-friendly festival where locals and tourists gather together to celebrate the beginning of spring with good food, fun, and lots of laughter. Finally, let's talk about the Adelaide Fringe Festival, the largest arts festival in the Southern Hemisphere. Over 4 weeks, the streets of Adelaide become an open-air gallery with live performances, street art, and interactive installations. Here, art takes center stage, and the entire city becomes a canvas for creativity. 2. Traditional Australian culture. No visit to Australia would be complete without experiencing one of the country's most cherished traditions, the Aussie barbecue. It's more than just cooking food. It's about gathering with friends and family, sharing stories, and celebrating life. Whether it's on a beach, in a park, or in your backyard, the barbie is at the heart of Australian social life. At a typical Aussie BBQ, you'll find some unique offerings like kangaroo, crocodile, and emu. These meats are part of Australia's unique food culture, offering a taste of the country's wildlife heritage. Sports are another huge part of Australian culture, with Australian rules football, or footy, at the top of the list. With its fast-paced action, incredible athleticism, and a fanatic fan base, footy games are a must-see when you're in Australia. The atmosphere at an AFL game is electric, with fans cheering for their teams, chanting, and showing intense support. Cricket is another iconic Australian tradition. It's played by children on the beaches, in the parks, and even in backyards. Every summer, Australians gather to watch the national team compete in international test matches. The country's passion for cricket runs deep, and it's a great way to bond with locals over a Game 3, Indigenous Australian culture. To truly understand Australia, you need to delve into the Indigenous cultures that have existed here for more than 65,000 years. Australia's First Nations people have a rich and complex history that is reflected in their connection to the land, their art, and their spirituality. One of the most meaningful ways to connect with Indigenous culture is through the ancient art of storytelling, passed down through generations. The Dreamtime is the foundation of Aboriginal belief systems, explaining how the world was created and the spiritual connections between people, animals, and the land. Witnessing traditional dance performances and listening to Dreamtime stories helps visitors understand the deep spiritual bond Indigenous Australians have with their ancestors and the land. Another iconic feature of Indigenous Australian culture is the didgeridoo, a wind instrument used for ceremonial purposes. Playing the didgeridoo is believed to connect the player with the earth, the ancestors, and the natural world. It's a unique sound, haunting and mesmerizing, that echoes through Australia's vast open spaces, interacting with locals and gaining insight. 4. interacting with locals and gaining insight. One of the most rewarding aspects of cultural immersion is interacting with locals. Australians are known for their warmth and friendliness, and whether you're exploring a city or the remote outback, you'll find people eager to share their stories. The local markets are a fantastic place to start. They're brimming with fresh produce, artisanal goods, and passionate vendors who love to talk about the food and culture they represent. Visiting remote regions like the outback offers unique opportunities to engage with locals who live in some of the most isolated areas of the country. You'll find people who are deeply connected to the land, sharing stories of survival, their relationship with the environment, and their role in preserving Australian traditions. Exploring the local art scene. Australia's art scene is as diverse as the land itself, and art plays an essential role in preserving and sharing cultural heritage. The National Gallery of Australia is home to some of the most important works by Indigenous and contemporary artists, offering a powerful narrative of the country's past, present, and future. Then there's the urban art scene in cities like Melbourne. The laneways of Melbourne are a living canvas, where street art tells the stories of the city's ever-changing identity. Graffiti, murals, and installations reflect everything from social movements to personal narratives, creating a vibrant outdoor gallery. Australia's culture is one of contrasts. Ancient yet modern, traditional yet progressive, spiritual yet playful. A cultural immersion tour of this incredible country offers you the chance to engage with its past and present in a way that is both deeply enriching and endlessly exciting. Thank you for joining us on this unforgettable cultural journey through Australia. From its world-class festivals to its ancient traditions and meaningful encounters with locals, Australia is a country that invites you to experience something truly unique. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more immersive travel experiences. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and always embrace the beauty of cultures around the world.